Hello, Cancer. Hope you guys are keeping well. We're going to get you a love reading today. We're going to start off with an oracle message. Hope you guys have been doing well. Today is July 4th, 2025. So let's see what comes up in love for you guys today. Okay, so Cancer. Reconciliation. Wow. Okay, you could be reconciling with somebody from your past. We'll see what the tarot has to say. I feel like this is something that you would welcome, just intuitively getting that. May not be the case for all of you, so only take this if it resonates. Okay, so I've already pre-shuffled quite a bit before the reading, so I just want to cut the deck and we'll get going. So Cancer, the first thing we're going to look at is how you're being viewed by the person on your mind, okay? Wow, the Death card. Yeah. Scorpio energy showing up here. So you're being viewed as somebody who's going through a major transformation. You're being viewed as somebody who maybe walked away from a situation or has maybe closed off to a situation or has even transformed your feelings in some way. I feel like something could have ended. You maybe put an end to something, or your feelings are transforming. So something, the way you're being viewed is in a different light. It's different, okay? Let's see what the challenge is between the two of you. Oh my gosh, the Devil. Capricorn energy showing up here. So the challenge is there's some sort of codependency, perhaps. We'll see. We're going to get more. The Page of Swords. Okay, so maybe there's some sort of sense of somebody learning that, you know, if you're in a connection or if you're just maybe vibing with somebody, there's this scary feeling of being stuck to one another, being chained to one another energetically, wanting to spend a lot of time with one another, learning a lot about how deep you really feel for this person. I feel like that could be the challenge, is that you don't want to get too attached. You're trying to maybe cut something off before it gets too serious. Let's see how you're viewing your person. Wow, the Knight of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We've got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here, Capricorn, and Scorpio. So, Cancer, we're seeing here how you're viewing them is somebody who comes in with a lot of sweet gestures. This person does give you maybe some gifts here and there, or has given you a gift in the past. You're viewing them as somebody who's very gentle, very kind, very romantic, very sweet. And I feel like they come in very softly to you, and I feel like you appreciate this. This is somebody that offers you love from the heart. It's not, there's no games around it, I don't feel. But I feel like the challenge between the two of you here is a fear of getting too attached. Maybe you closed something out before it could get too deep. Let's see. We're going to see your feelings for this person. Wow, the Fool. So we've got Aries, Aquarius energy, depending on how you want to look at it. But that's a major arcana, you know, with the Death card. Another major. So your feelings are that you want to let go of something. You want to let go of the fears, perhaps, the obsessive thoughts of how this may come to an end before it even gets started. There's something here about wanting to take a leap of faith towards reconciliation, wanting to let go of things from the past, wanting to let go of an old belief system or an old way of doing something, maybe getting too attached too quickly, investing too much time, investing too much of your heart. I feel like you've learned a lot in the past that's kind of making you pull back a little bit, but I feel like you want to let go. You want to take a risk here. You want to just, you know, jump off the edge there and just follow your heart. But you're confused about it. So we've got some more water energy here. You feel a little bit confused. I feel like you could be trying to slow yourself down or stop something because you maybe feel like you're looking at this as, you know, like a fantasy, like it's something that maybe can't be true. You could be daydreaming a lot about, you know, the future with this person. Let's see the challenge. The Page of Cups, some more Pisces energy. And the Four of Pentacles. We've got some Earth energy. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So in the challenge, there's this very sweet innocence between the two of you. I feel like you two are very much held back, but also still showing up for one another, still giving gifts to one another, still, you know, sending sweet messages. The messages could be very playful, very cutesy, like nothing too serious. I feel like there's this reserve of being held back, not letting somebody into the heart space because of a fear of not being able to let go. Maybe you've been somebody who's lost a lot of great loves in your life. There's something here about not letting go of this, but wanting to let go and free yourself to just let the world, like let the universe play out, right? You could also be telling me here that you feel like you might be an option for this person. Like maybe there's somebody who has a lot of options. You could be feeling that way, but you feel like you're fantasizing a lot about the future. And I feel like it's mutual. There's this mutual desire to be sweet with one another, but there's also this mutual energy of being very held back, but not letting go of this connection. Let's see their feelings for you. Oh my gosh, the Two of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person finds you to be a soulmate. They do have deep emotion for you. This is somebody who actually feels love for you. There's a mutual respect, a mutual give and take. And there's adoration. There's this sense of wanting to give you gifts, wanting to send you sweet messages, want to come forward in the best light possible. Yeah, they're balancing things out. I feel like this person needs to make a decision. Right now, they're really up in their emotions. They're going up and down. It's like kind of like an emotional roller coaster for them. And this person doesn't want to juggle you. They don't want to lose or drop the ball here. But I feel like they are still very held back. Let's get more on the challenge. Wow, the Ten of Wands. Yeah, there's a lot of burdens here. Something feels very overwhelming. I feel like the connection itself, whatever's brought you two together, it's after either some sort of major ending or, I don't know, there's this obsessive energy of spying on each other, looking at each other's social medias, maybe just rereading messages that were sent to one another, replaying, you know, voice notes over. But something feels very overwhelming here, and I feel like it's the connection. It feels like it's very, very overwhelming. I feel like you guys are holding back but want to do a lot more. King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Somebody needs to make a decision here. The challenge is somebody's not speaking the truth. They're holding the truth back. They're learning things about you. They're learning about their feelings, their feelings of obsession, of codependency, and I feel like they don't want to scare you off, but this is somebody who needs to make a choice. And it's in their energy, their feelings. They are juggling their feelings. They're juggling their responsibilities, trying not to drop the ball on something here, but it is a choice. And it's a choice in love. Do they come forward with the offer? And I feel like they need to get clear and they need to speak some sort of communication to you to make things very clear. Let's get more on your feelings. The Eight of Swords. You feel kind of like you're trapped. Like even if you take this leap of faith, you feel like you're stuck. This is a self-imposed prison in your mind. These are thoughts that you replay over and over again, and you feel like your hands are tied. You feel like something has come to an end that you can't escape from. It's like the ending is inevitable, but you want to start over. You want to reconcile something. You want to kind of take that blindfold off, stop ignoring the truth about your feelings, get out of that foggy haze of all your emotions in the Seven of Cups and speak some sort of truth. Let go and take a risk is how you're feeling. Yeah, you want a new beginning with this person. You want to reconcile something. Maybe something was said early on that put a stop to furthering this connection. And you maybe have some regrets about that. You feel like your hands are tied, like maybe it's too late. But I see you with this Ace of Pentacles wanting to offer this person stability, wanting to offer them something in the material world, whether it's a gift of your time, your energy, but something to plant a seed, to grow something here. Let's get more in their feelings. Wow. The Wheel of Fortune. This person feels like you were put in their life for a reason. This is all about divine timing. This is somebody who wants to shift this connection to the next stage, to the next level. They feel it in their bones. This is somebody that's just juggling their material views right now. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. This person is very slow moving, you guys. I can't lie. They're a very slow knight. They're a reliable knight, but there's somebody, this is earth energy. This is somebody who's very methodical, making a plan, strategizing how to show up for you. Okay, it's like that pentacle. You both have this mutual respect, mutual desire to give and to plant seeds with one another and to build something stable. This is a very small offer, but it's from the heart and it's something that you can rely on. This person is very, very slow to make actions, but they are somebody who's very solid. It's a solid offer. Let's get the outcome. Wow, commitment, Taurus energy with the Hierophant. Okay, Knight of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Seven of, I feel like Gemini got this in the same position, double check. Seven of Pentacles, a period of waiting, and Judgment. Yeah, I feel like the ball is in their court. I feel like this is somebody that you're waiting on to make a decision. Okay, you're waiting on this person to come forward to express some sort of truth, and I feel like they do have this sense of urgency, like they have some sort of epiphany here, a wake-up call with Judgment. They're judging the situation. They're trying to weigh the pros and cons of you know, maybe perhaps losing a friendship if they reconcile deeper feelings. So I feel like the outcome is, you know, a level of commitment that the two of you want to bring towards one another. I feel like you're just waiting on this commitment from this person, this reconciliation. And I feel like they get this sense of urgency once they hear this call, this wake-up call to make a decision. Let's get a Oracle Romance card. I've already pre-shuffled these for you, Cancer, so let's just see what comes out for you and this person. Workplace romance, common cause connection. This doesn't actually have to be somebody that you met at work. I mean, there are a lot of pentacles here. It could be, but this could just be telling me that the two of you have common career paths. Maybe you both have the same interests in what you do for a living. That could be, you know, what brings you guys together, connection-wise on, you know, the material level. Love language, gift giving. Tokens of reciprocity hold cherished memories. And I do feel like the two of you like to give each other gifts. There's something about them giving you little surprise gifts. One of you could have a dog, or you guys could have a dog if you're together. But there's something about a reconciliation here, okay? Reconciling feelings, perhaps. Maybe you guys trying to play games, trying to act like you're not interested. You are worthy. Your worth doesn't depend on the other person. So yeah, you need to know that even if this person takes a long time to express their truth to you, you aren't an option. You're somebody that's the main prize. I am seeing you as somebody who stands out to this person. You've transformed in some way, and they do really recognize that. This person is very obsessed with looking at stuff of, whether it's pictures, old text messages. They're obsessed, okay? You're definitely heavily on their mind, and they have a sense of urgency. Forgiveness. Allow healing waters to wash away the pain of the past. So you both could have had something happen where, again, something came to an end, transforming this situation, manifesting the one. Very soon your true love will arrive. So I feel like it's just a matter of time that this person wakes up and sees something here to come forward to reconcile their feelings for you. And that's what I'm seeing for you, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did like that and if it resonated, please do give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.